All right, thanks for coming to WordPress Naperville June 2023 meetup. Tonight, Dhruv is going to be talking about migrating from Universal Analytics to Google Analytics 4. The deadline is at the end of this month. As of July 1st, Universal Analytics properties will not be recording traffic data anymore. So we're on kind of a crunch time. Anybody who hasn't dealt with it has to deal with it now, but you've come to the right place because Dhruv knows what he's doing. He's been migrating clients. He's got a checklist and he's going to walk us through it. Real brief update. We are not having a meeting next month. August 15th is our next meetup. It will be in our real life location at NIU. And we're having Jason Partica, who is a WordPress plugin developer. He develops a plugin editorially, which I've been installing on all my client sites lately. It's great for SEO and accessibility for content editors. And he's going to come and talk about his experience with accessibility, plugin development, WordPress, and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to mute myself. Drew's going to start talking. If you have a question, please type it into the chat and we'll make sure that Drew gets all your questions answered.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? How many of you try to migrate GA4 or try to get in, try to understand any emoji? That will be also fine. Couple of us. How are you guys feeling after that? It's saying bad words to Google. I was like, why did you do that to us? Yeah, lots of confusion. Everyone say GA4 sucks, but don't worry, I'm here to make you how you can you can love to GA4. Right, let me set screen. All right. Just 1 minute.
Hello. Is this the WordPress meetup?
Yes.
Oh.
Right. I'll be a couple of joinees in person. So Dhruv. Really? Yeah. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Right, so today we're gonna talk about migrating Universal Analytics to Google Analytics 4, right? So right now, this is all we're feeling. Whoever works on website, GA4 is coming for us. If you are a developer or SEO or any digital marketers, your client's gonna ask us what's gonna happen. I'm getting lots of emails. They are sending lots of emails migrate now or upgrade, and you are seeing this kind of pop-up when you see when you log into Google and you Universal. So they will mention 10 days left, 5 days left, 30 days left, and they are trying to scare you. I totally hate this pop-up whenever I see this. And the sad news is Google Analytics is going away on July 31st, but there is one catch. It's after July 1st, you can still access your Google Universal property to at least 6 months. So don't worry, after that you can still able to see all your data and you can still kind of match. It's not gonna track everything, but you can still able to see your data after that. Now, are you guys happy about seeing this news? Right. Well, after like July 1st, it's like, what should I choose? Like now everywhere is like now all properties like GA4 and GA4 both sides. It's like, oh man, what I'm gonna do. And right now you guys not gonna believe, but there is official merge. It's like GA4 sucks. It's going on. People are buying. I think you can buy it from, there is one website over here. It's like SEOgreetings.com. It's like, I think someone from UK created, and like he thought like, let's sell GA4 sucks, and people are buying. I saw a couple of people wearing at Brighton SEO. Yeah. But now let's see what's the difference between Google Analytics and like like Universal and GA4. So in Universal, like UA, like everything is session based. Like session one, when you open anything, that start as a sessions, it will count as page view. And if you have like other event created, then it will count also as like one hit page. So when someone else open, that will count as session two. But in Google Analytics 4, everything will be like event one, event two. That's how it's gonna work out. And main different is like Google Universal is only collect the data of website, but Google Analytics 4 also collect data of your apps as well. So you can manage your both apps and website data at the end. Like, so before that they had Firebase analytics kind of things, but now with GA4 they just migrate, like merge everything with the one analytics. Well, I created this like setup checklist. If you want to take a screenshot, or later on I will share this PPT. So how you can set up correctly. Like first of all, just create property. I'm gonna deep dive everything, like every step after this. But if you want, you can take a screenshot, or you will get the PPT later on. So for like creating GA4 property, it's like really simple. If you already have GA4 account, sorry, if you already have Universal account, then you can just go to Universal account. Let's go. Let me just show you the demo. Let's say, I think this is one of that. So what you can do. So just open your, not sharing. Okay, my bad. I think I forgot to share screen. Just 1 minute. Right, now it will work. Is it visible?
Yes.
Perfect. So this is Google Analytics Universal. So just go to admin. Here you will see the property settings, and after that you will see the GA4 setup assistant. And if you like did not create a GA4 property, it will show you like just get started. So just click on it, just enable, create property, and it will directly create your property. And you will get from over here, like just click on go to property, and there you go. Your property is already created. Now you have to just set up on your website. But let's say you now once you are creating new website and you have new clients, right? And for that, let's say you just set up everything, and you have you set up like Google Sitekit. Like I know like most of like our developers mostly using Google Sitekit. on their website. So, let's start with the fresh site. So let me just sign in. I'm just setting up the Google Sitekit, and that will create my GA4. Does anyone have any question?
Dhruv, when you can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So when you set this up for the clients, I mean, do they give you the admin access, or you are the ones who are creating the website and the mobile things?
Yeah, they definitely give me the admin access.
So they have their own website, and then they'll give you like
Yeah, right.
thank you.
Now here we set up Google Analytics. Create new one.
Yeah, mute my audio. Yeah, click it.
Right.
And then I unmute it. That'll pick
So
them up.
now for this website, Google Analytics is created. And let's see and find out. There you go. So here it will show you it's like not collecting data because we just started. That's why. But let's say you just created the new property, and mostly people are using Google Sitekit, but I definitely suggest after you creating Google Analytics, just add your measurement ID through Google Tag Manager. That will be much better to track everything, and Google Tag Manager really helps to create more events and really help for measuring all the conversions and getting more stuff. So I'm just creating right now Google Tag Manager account that they don't create it by self by Google Sitekit. So I'm just giving GA4
So
demo.
Sidekick is a plugin.
Yeah,
Really protect.
yes. And I'll just add a website. So here you can see in Google Tag Manager, you can also measure, different types of platform like website, iOS app, AMP servers, and other. Say I got it here. Now I have to just copy this ID and now what I have to do is add it over here and just replace the cohort by automatically and confirm and go to settings and add more. I think over here, set up Google Tag Manager. I have to just add the account and confirm. So now it will be done by Google Tag Manager, it will not directly add the Google Analytics code. So what we did, it's like we removed the Google Analytics code by editing like, let me show you again. So I just removed, like replace GA4 code. So Google Sidekick will not add your code. You are just connected with that, but not, it will not place your code. So let's see, find out. So is there any, say, Google?
So for now, it hasn't added the GA4 code.
Right. Because I want to add Google like tag manager code, that's why. So right now I just added Google tag manager code, but now I'm gonna configure Google like a GA4 measurement ID, and I will add that tag in Google Tag Manager. Right. So let me go back to
I mean,
this. I'm gonna just copy the. Yeah, sure.
can't hear you.
Right. Just hold on, guys. I have a question over here. That's why.
Doesn't do that. You pick a domain and now you pick something. I get it, Mr. Approve one was
Right.
created. But should that all be?
So, like, what are you?
If you go look at, you pull up Google Maps. Your website right there, right?
Like
There's
this?
your website. There you go. Why are there two different versions?
Let's say like this, like GA4 and this. So right now it will still stay here because like after GA4, like you can still able to access your data till like at least 6 months. So you can still have access of your Google Universal. Yeah, this is for views. So this is like UA and this is your GA4. This is I created like different UA. Yeah.
So for the same site, you can have like GA4 and also like the Universal Analytics, correct?
One
Oh.
minute. I have another question. Can you repeat again?
Yeah, so for the same website, you can have the legacy version and the newer GA4, correct?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you question again? What was the question?
Would you talk about tools that will import from language to language for later session?
Yeah. I will talk to you later after this session. So we have the whole thing. Sorry.
Just the question here.
Yeah. It was different. Like, so you still have the board. Let me just. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I was just maybe you guys heard about like different stuff, but let's get back. So I'm just copy the measurement ID, going back to, let's say if you want to create a Google like GA4 tag. So go to Google Tag Manager. We just install it. Now we will just create new tag. Now here you will see all Google like GA4 tags like upwards, like you are not gonna see Google Universal tags. But if you want right now, you can just scroll down and here you will see all the legacy like Google Classic, like Universal tags. Right. So right now let's create on config, paste your ID, click here, all page, save it. Yes, configuration. And most important thing is like publishing. So we will just say publish one and done. So after this, we will just do the preview of the website. If I'm going like really quick, just let me know. So now after this preview, we can go to over here and see in the debug view that your website is tracking or not. So if it's not tracking, then there will be something going on over here that we have to find out, like your tag is installed or not. See, find out. Right, we already fired one tag. You can see this is over here. We can see one hit over here. See. Back. All right, we haven't set up everything yet. So let's back. Now here we will go to tag configuration. It will show you it's like working or not. So here it's been detected. So it will take some time to get detected. So you know what, let's go back to the main checklist and complete everything that we gonna cover. So first of all, we just created the property. We already added the tracking. Now what we're gonna do is like activate the signals. So this is most important things. So for activating signals, what you have to do is like when you log into your GA4 account, just go to admin from over like top, like bottom left, click on admin. After that, here you can see data settings, click on it. After that, you can see the data collections, click on it. And here you can see Google data like signals collection. So it will, after activating that, it will give you more specific data about gender, age, and other stuff. So click on get started. You have to just continue, activate, and there you go. So they are mentioning like we are gonna collect some of the data from our devices, and we will show you most of like, gender, age, and location kind of information through the signal.
You have to turn it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Let me show you guys again. So again, if you are still seeing this kind of pop-up, one more thing, just select your main universal account name and click it and just click on save. So it will not gonna show you again as a pop-up. So over here, what I'm gonna do is like, if you are still navigating, so open your account over on the top, bottom left, click on the admin. Over here, you will find out data settings. Click on data settings, then data collection. After that, you will see Google Signal data collection and just click on get started. Activate, and just there you go. After that, there is another part. It's like acknowledge data collection acknowledgement. So over here, you will see user data acknowledgement. So just acknowledge that. Yes, I acknowledge. And there you go. So you have to just accept it. Now after that, you can see the data retention stuff. So after data collection, you can see here data retention. So by default, it's just a 2 months. So every 2 months, your data is gonna be, data retained there. So you like for that, you have to change it to 14 months. So after 14 months, it will get data retained. So if you want to know more, you can click on learn more about data retention settings, and they will mention you about everything. Like before Google Analytics Universal, you can have data retention up to like 15 months and more longer. But now in Google Analytics for property, you can opt to have like 14 months. And if you have like like Google Analytics 360, then you have more longer, but that is more expensive to
So
have.
it's 14 months you said, or 2 months?
Yeah, 14 months.
Okay, that's the
But
retention.
if you want 2 months, then it's up to you, but I suggest 14 months.
And then what happens after 14 months?
It's just reset the data, I think.
Was it like this in the past too?
Just 1 minute. I have one in-person question. I'm sorry. You can. Mhm. No, it captured the data, but you don't get the previous to after 2 months. It's gonna be retained. So it's like some data will be no longer there. Like if you remember, let me show you about how it's. I think in Google Search Console they just went to only 14 or 16 months. So let's say over here, I go on like performance review, and let me try to get some of the data by 2000, 20 to over here. Then let me just apply, and over you can see my website is like 20. They are just showing like till 2020. So they are just showing me only 16 months data. Like I can just see the last 16 month data, but I can't see previous data no longer on Google Search Console. So this is how I think I'm pretend like pretending like I'm not sure it's gonna be like deleted like after 14 months, but they haven't mentioned us anything like clearly. But you can still like the best suggestion will be like, just change it to 14 months at the end. Any other questions?
So after 14 months, we have to reset it?
It will like reset by default. Like you can see here, like reset user new activity. You can deactivate, but it's gonna be like depends on Google actually.
Okay. And is there a way to download that 14 months information?
Yeah, you can download it, but it's not gonna be in the similar format that you are seeing right now. I can show you how you can, collect all the data in Explore and Report. So don't worry about that. So the next thing is adding internal source traffic, like exclude the internal traffic. So sometimes, as a developer, we are the most user of the website. We are always checking the website. We are the, main traffic of the website. So that, when you share your like reports to clients and you did not exclude it, then it will show you all the result, like incorrectly, like because you are also seeing your website every day, or let's say like once a week. And so I suggest if you can exclude your IP address, that will be great. So how you can do that? Then let me show you. Like click on data stream, then click on your tag over here. Then after that, click on configure like tag settings over here. And after that, you can see all other stuff, but just click on show all. And here you can see define internal traffic. Click over there. Now click on create. Here you can just mention HQ. Here is like they already mentioned internal, and you can see what's my IP address. Click over here. I can just copy and paste it. And they are just saying like, this is IP range, but just change it to equals and create. But after creating, this is not gonna activate by default. This is gonna be in like under testing. So over here, like after data retention, you can see data filter at data filters. So here you can see like data, like internal traffic is already excluded and its current status is testing. So for that, if you want to active, you can just active, or you can deactivate all the internal traffic IP addresses. So right now I'm just keeping in the testing, but you can just active and save, and you can active the filter. So when you develop any site and when you viewing, like this kind of URLs, let's say page views, say over here, I just added. And when you click on preview, you are getting lots of, page viewing. In this one, I'm not getting it, but if you are using different browser, then you are getting, like question mark, page view, and you are getting like different slugs over here. So that will exclude all your developers URL from that. Right. Any other question? Like, does anyone have any question on internal traffic stuff?
Don't
Yeah.
you have to specify
Yeah, you can specify IP from. Yeah. Otherwise, it can't get your IP address.
why the defaults at the test?
So it's like if you want to just test it out, like right now it's under testing. So when you set up everything, so it's not in the production right now. Like you are just, because you are also managing different stuff. You are also checking all other website, like you are adding other tags and all. That's why. But after that, you have to just activate and save. Right.
So the intent is to delete your own IP address from the production. Is that correct?
Sorry.
The idea is to remove your own IP address.
Yeah. That's
from the
correct.
production. Okay. So what if you're moving to different places and then you have several IP addresses?
Then you can add it more. Like you can add more IP addresses. I can show you. And like after adding one, like we have 3 different locations. So what we do, like we just add like 3 different IP addresses. But if you are not, like if you move your location and if you are not viewing more your website often, then you don't have to do that. But I'm just suggesting, if you do that, this is like ideal practice to do that. Configure tag.
So it doesn't interfere with the IP address of the company,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Like HQ. Oops. You can add or start or begin with, or you can match if you know how to get the regular expression kind of things. And you can add more conditions. And if you have multiple, then add more and more. Next part of the checklist is list unware reference domain names. So let's say you are using any project management tool like Apsana or ClickUp or any other. So when you are adding your website URL on those projects and opening your website as a reference, so it will like show you, you are viewing your website from this Apsana site more often, or click up from more often. So it will show you more reference domain names. So what you can do is like just list down all your domain names that you are using it. So for us is to take teamwork like this is what we do. Like this software we are using it right now, so I'm just excluding this one. So whenever someone click from this website, or like we mention or like comment like, hey, in this domain something is not working, and someone click on the domain, then in your Google Analytics it will show you as a reference like, hey, someone view your website from this reference domain. So we just exclude it so it doesn't come in this one.
That's still in the data set, right?
Yeah.
It's in filters.
No, this let me show you how you can access again. So click on data streams, go to GA4 tag, then click on configure like tag settings. Now click on like show more, like show all, and here you will get everything like internal traffic and list and well unwanted row like reference. So over here you can just paste it, or you can add more domains, everything. Just don't include HTTPS or anything. Click on save. Or just remove that. Does anyone have any question on this one? Or all clear? All right. After this, there is one more thing that lots of I never see these settings on any blog or people are talking about, but I found out this is really helpful because sometimes GA4 has, I found out like they have bugs and they are firing your like tags multiple times. So how you can activate this is like, let's just click on this question mark. And here you can see additional settings, and like they are recommended, but they are not turning it on by default. It's like, if you're recommending, just turn it by default. Like people doesn't know about this. So just turn it on, and like they are mentioning like duplicate instant on any page will be ignored. So I will show you, I think I don't have this right now, but I will show you later on how this is working at the end. Anyone have any question on that? All good. All right. So after this, what we're gonna do is like we're gonna connect the Google Search Console. For this property, I don't have, but let me go back to this one and see here. So here you have to just scroll down. Like if you wanna know how you can reach out, just click on admin and scroll down over here. And here you can see a link, like Google Search Console link. Click add on click and link it. Here you can see all your website. So here just select your domain, configure, next. Select the data stream. This is yours. Next, submit, and that's it. Yeah. After that, if you want, if you are using Google Ads, then you can link your account. Right now, I don't have a Google Ads account for this property. That's why I'm not doing it. But this is also like similar to Google Analytics linking. So which is also like really easy to link. And if you are using any other services, that you can also link it to Google Analytics 4. After that, we gonna, like, if you want, you can create your custom events. So over here, it's like you can create your custom events. If you don't know what for, what not, but let's see, let's set up the conversions. I want to see some when someone fill up any let's say any form fill ups, and after that they visit any thank you page, and that I'm gonna count as a one conversion. So let's see. Right now I have this website going on, and let's see a demo testing and create. Let me just submit it. And here you can see it's redirected to thank you page. So when someone view this thank you page, I just mentioned like this is one conversion is going on my website, right? So for this, what I'm gonna do is like I'm just gonna copy this URL, like, and create one event. Event gonna be thank you page view. Then here event name will be page view. I'm gonna add one more condition because I have to add page locations, and that gonna be in contains. So I'm just gonna paste this like thank you, and just gonna see in this format. And over here on the event custom name, just make sure you don't add any space in this one. They're not gonna accept it. So when you wanna add kind of space, just mention the underscore. Then that's how the naming works in GA4 for the events. After like this format, I'm just click on create, and I will just go to conversions and add the exact same event name and click on save. Right now, let's see how this is working or not. That will I know from Google Tag Manager. I hope it start working again. So let me go back, click on preview. Right, this is fine. Now I will go to debug view. Now here you can see it's working. So like you can see here page view is working. So now I'm gonna count to the conversion. Let's go to contact, fill up everything again, on testing, submit. Now I'm viewing this page, and let's go back to debug view. It will see here I get one page view, one user engagement, again page view. Then you can see here one thank you page conversion happen. So before that, if you do not click on the duplicate event, let's say over here. So before that, like if you do not add this one, like if you don't turn on this on, sometime it fire your thank you page conversion as a multiple times. And that's like I got lots of time, like it's firing multiple times, and after like ignoring clicking this on, it's everything is working fine, and I'm getting accurate reporting for my clients.
What is that?
Let me go back. So here, like Google mentioned, like if you are getting multiple duplicate instance on your page, or like conversion, or let's say anything else, that will be ignored. And they are like recommending turning this on, but by default it's not turned on. So you have to do that.
Okay.
Let's try to. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but I recommend to turning this on. So let's try find out it's working, but we can see, we don't know. Sometimes they fixed it, sometimes they don't. So let me try to fill up the form again. Yeah, right now it's just firing one time, but before that I had lots of issue that they are the like your conversion is firing multiple times. But here you can see it's working. You can get more detailed stuff like what page location they are on, what was the page title. So for any even like user engagement, I can get more stuff. Let me click this one. So this is in like debug mode. So if you are go through Google Tag Manager, after that you can see, otherwise you can't see any what's happening on your website like this. So that's why I'm instead to using Google Tag Manager. If you don't want those, like if you don't know like more stuff, you can always go to Google. They have lots of tutorials about how you can manage your tags, like Google tags basically. Right, we almost completed our checklist. After that, I will show you how you can get more results, like the reports basically. So over here they have acquisitions, like engagement, monetizations, like for the e-commerce side. But let me go to a couple of sites that collecting data. So this is one of my clients. So here you can see the overview acquisitions. So you can see I am getting lots of like couple of users from Google's like organic. So sometime I'm getting direct traffic. Sometimes it's like when you're doing Facebook ads and all you are or something. Then I'm getting from that. Now over here, it's like they added new thing. It's like engage sessions. Like when someone is, more longer than 10 seconds, then like how many people are more longer than that? Like sometimes people just come your website and just left. Like, sometimes you just share your article or like tell your friends like, hey, can you read it? And they're gonna, yeah, I just open your site and they just, knock out really quick. So here they're just gonna mention like how many people are like over the open had your sessions and how many actually people have like longer than 10 seconds. So you can see the difference. Like right over here, if you wanna see how many events happens, like I did not created any thank you page or anything for this, but if you created, you can see you can have more events. You can filterize that. And more thing is like click if you click on library, you will see, like if you link your Google Search Console, that's for this, I did not. Let me just link it again. All right, let me go back. Home, and after reporting, now click on library. When you link your Google Search Console, you will see this collection is created by default. It's not published by default. You have to click on like basically publish. So after that, it will be on your like lab side reporting. So you will get more your Search Console data on your Google Analytics. So when you just publish it, here you will see it's created, and you will get all the queries that people are searching on. You will get more Google Search Console data, like how many organic clicks you are getting, how many impressions you are getting. So just click on publish and you will get more Google Search Console like reports. Like by default, it's not turned on. You have to set up. That's why people are hating, like everything is not turned on by default. And Google like Universal, it's like everything is already there set up. But in GA4, you have to set up everything by your own. Right. Let's say for the Explore, let me go back. For the Explore, yeah, for here you can create different types of, more reports. Let me go back. So here there are like couple of templates that they are giving you. So let's say click on free form. After that, it will show you a couple of like city base, how many mobile users are there, how many tablet users are there. But you can always customize, and let's say I want over here is like URLs, like page URL, right? So what I'm gonna do is like click on plus on page location, import. After that, I'm gonna replace, like remove the city and add the page location. So now I will know how many page, like which page location have like users on mobile and all. But basically at the end, I don't want this. I want the sessions and the conversions at the end, right? To showcase my like client. So what I'm gonna do, it's like in the metrics, I'm gonna add session. So over here you can get sessions, like engage sessions, bounce rate if you wanna add. But I'm gonna just add sessions. Right.
So do you like GA4 better
I don't think so. And now I want to add conversions. Then I'm going to add more and just drag and drop to over here. So this is like basic pathetic view that we get it at the end. So right now I'm seeing like lots of FB ID clicks. So if I want, I can remove this kind of URLs. So say filter that contained this, apply. Oops. So now I'm getting this only, but I'm gonna do does not contain this. apply. Now I am getting other URLs. Now I'm seeing like more engaged sessions and the conversion. I did not set up any conversions on this one. That's why there is 0, but yep. Anyone has any question?
Mhm. So with the tags, can you put it on products too? Like if you're buying something from them?
Like products over here?
Yeah, if you like, if there are products on a website and you're buying from that website, can you add tags to those products?
No, you'd directly. So this tag is totally different than I think what you're talking about. I'm not sure, but this tag manager is like directly add on your website. So if you are not using let's say Google Sitekit, then there are a couple of plugins that you can use it, or you can go to this Google or just type GTM. That is one like GTM for WP is one of the best plugin that ever you created for WordPress. So I love to use this one.
Hmm.
And here after that you have to just mention your ID like this. Just click and copy and paste. And just here say there you go. Single. But here after that you can get more details, like let's say you created events, like you have WooCommerce stuff, then it will push more stuff regarding that.
Okay.
Like
So
if you
do
have,
uh-huh.
so here it will be enabled like e-commerce class tracking and enhance everything for your uh, e-commerce stuff like store. But I'm not sure, like by default in Google Sitekit, you will get enhanced WooCommerce, like e-commerce stuff. So that's why I'm suggesting like using that again instead of Google Sitekit. But most of developers like to use Sitekit. That's why I just mentioned this in this demo.
Okay.
Any other question? Like if you have like, let's say you want to add a different kind of conversions on or create event on this Google tag manager that you can also create. You have to just add the tag and you have to mention what you wanna, when you wanna trigger this tag, right? So let's say someone, okay, go, let's say someone open the portfolio, right? Let's say open this page. Click here, new. Or we can also do the click event if you want. Say when someone click on getting touch, right? So what I'm gonna do, just click, then I'm gonna add. Okay, right now I don't have that path or text ID, then I have to go back on variables. So this is more technical for GA4. This thing I already mentioned in my previous sessions. If you want to know more, then it's already live on YouTube. If you want, I can share that tutorial about Google Tag Manager. So here, let me just enable like variables. I think past 2 months or like 3 months ago, I just mentioned everything about this, like how you can add a tag or how you can configure it. Right. Let's see, this is working. Oh yeah, I have to mention the tag name, and I'm gonna it in the same format. Click on preview. So here, now when someone clicks on get in touch, it will fire your tag and it will count as a conversion. But we just create the event, not mention that is conversion. So after that, once this is we know it is firing, then we will add in the as a conversion. So let me just click it and go back over here. Well, it's not working because I'm not sure it's the text is over here. So I think I have to just copy and paste it again. Same, but okay, this is not a link. That's why. Let me preview it again. I think we should more talk about GA4. But yeah, then
No problem. I just wanted to know, like, if you can figure out, like, with for any product, you can put it as an event, like fire it off as a.
yeah, that we can do. Let's say someone view this about so like this is a product, right?
Yeah.
And there is one button. Oh, let me just say no, I don't want to set up WooCommerce right now.
No, don't,
Let's
no. I was
uh
wondering about, like, a general overview.
right. What we can do is if I found any button, something, or I can create one button as a order now kind of, right?
No, it's okay. Thanks, Dhruv. Just was curious about.
It is really easy.
Okay, thanks.
Say this. Mostly like when someone clicks, it goes to cart, but I'm just mention in thank you page. So let's say for this tax, I'm gonna just change it with the order now, everything. Right, we haven't published. I think we published it. Okay, perfect. And go here, about, click on order now. All right, here you can see. Thank you, and here is the click, a variable. order now, all in caps lock. That's why. Right, let's go back. So, just submit. Go back again. All right, now it's fine. So let's say, and then when someone click on order now, you can count as a event, but you can't do similar like same this kind of event in your Google Analytics. So if you go to your events here, you can't mention like when someone clicked on like order now or anything. You don't have like click tags or anything over here as a parameter. That's why like using tag manager is more helpful to create this kind of events. Any other questions like about Google Analytics?
Give me that.
Thanks.
So main thing about like if you want to migrate your data, let's say over here, there is no any like precaution, like there is no any migration tool that you can migrate it. Like you can export your data always. There is one additional tool is like you can export your data and move to BigQuery, but that is totally like you have to pay for Google Cloud and you have to mention everything, and it's not really like simple like thing that I can show you right now. It is like really complicated no process. Even for me, it's like I have to mention like two like tries or twice time. Like it's not in one shot. I can export and import in BigQuery. It's like they did not created any file for it like CSV, and after that I have to just run on Google Cloud and run on BigQuery. So like you have to do a little bit of codings and run on, but there are always you know like tutorials is going on. So like GA4 BigQuery, you can always get like I prefer like optimize smart tutorials. I always learn from him. So here you have to create your data, like he's mentioning how much he's paying per month. So if you want your data, if you are like if your company is big enterprise, then I suggest move to your go to BigQuery. Otherwise, it's gonna cost you a lot. So he's mentioning over here like you can connect, you can get it, but there are some steps that you have to follow up after that. But this is like he just connected to GA4, not Google Analytics. So this tutorial is like how to connect with query, but there are a couple of other migrating tutorials are going on over here. So that you can always refer. Yes. So if you want, what you can do is, let me just show you. If you want your data, you can always go to channels or any kind of data that you want to export. Like here, you can always export in PDF, Google Sheet, Excel, or CSV format, but this data is not in like visuals. So this in will be like totally raw format data that you are getting at the end. Like here, you can export as a Google Sheet. And when you see it, it's like really terrible data. Trust me. Like, this is like all you get. You can't add any filter at the end, you know. So for if you want filter, then you have to filterize everything and then you are getting those data. Because like main thing is like in Universal, it's like everything is session based and GA4 is event based. That's why your data never gonna match up. That's why you can't import your data in GA4. Like does any other questions?
Thank you.
So single-
Try to like if you want to know more, I have a couple of references. Like you can use like always go to Optimize Smart website. They have everything about a GA4. Like Himanshu Shah is the author of the website, and he shared lots of GA4 stuff. Sorry. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys can screenshot if you want.
Slides on.
And I'm gonna share slides here, so you will get everything. Then there is Google Analytics. Uh, open it. So if you wanna know more from Google, then you can always go to like developers.googles.com analytics. They just created more Google GA4 tutorials right now. So if you want to know from Google, then you can always learn from them. Then there is like data driven and like M training, and like I prefer like Analytics Mania YouTube channel. He mentioned lots of things about Google Analytics, how you can, if you have any bug, how you can fix on that. So yeah, he's basically he's my guru. Yeah. Yeah. If you want the map or like locations, right? Right here you can see by countries like users. If you want, you can add or always like let's say region, then it will be city base. And if you want, you can always search about your city if it is there, or you can add more rows if you have more data. Right now here we don't have more data, but if people want to filterize more you know, language or details, this is how you can filterize.
Items.
Uh, yeah, if it's there, then it will show you up. Then if no one is viewing from Illinois, then it's not gonna pop up, you know.
It's under engagement overview.
Just go to demographic details.
How do you go, can you back
Yeah.
out and then go back into it?
I was at the home. Just go home, click on home. Scroll down here. Will show you like map, country. Click on view. Then here it will, you can filterize by city if you want city names. Then region will be like state if you want age. Right now we just turn on this kind of signal. Before it was not there, that's why. And if like you can also see how many event count is going on here. You can always see your like conversions. Right now in this one we don't have it, but let me go back to this one. We just created, so we're not gonna have data right now. But I can show you guys. Reports that we create. Let's say for this. Versions here we created like phone calls and thank you page. So here you can see how many page like from channels I'm getting, like conversions from like paid, direct, organic. You can also change like source, medium, or campaign. You can also get like page and page screens, like which page are getting more views. Over here, which page are getting like more users. You can like filterize if you want from like conversions. So you can just click on this arrow. So all your URL will be changed according to your reports. Like, so if you just click on users, then it will be change your URLs like this. And there is landing page, like where people are more landing. It's almost same like page and screen, but here's more landing page kind of. And there's overview going on, and there is acquisitions. Right now I created like custom uh, like reports for one of my clients, like they use CallRail services and we do pass couple of custom parameters. So CallRail is like they will track your when someone click on your phone number from your website, it will track like they someone is clicked it, and after that when you call started, it will get record. It will basically we use for mostly like professional services for one of my client, like HVAC client or water damage restoration company. They use this kind of services for recording purposes. They always mention like, hey, we gonna record your phone. So yeah, so this is the service, like this services we are using for that. Like we don't, but basically our client does. But yeah, for that I pass couple of custom dimensions like over here. So I mentioned like call ID. Basically this kind of information passed from CallRail. This is not collected by Google Analytics. So this is all like third party information that I am collecting on Google basically Google Analytics. So this is all information like created by CallRails and passing on. So after adding these custom dimensions, I'm getting on GA4. So I can show you how that looks right there. So I can see like what is the source, of the the caller, or how many conversion I'm getting from that. Or I can also get tracking numbers, like we created 4 to 5 tracking numbers for like different sites. Let's say, if your client is a HOA client, like they do heating repair and they have big trucks. So in truck, they have, they always mention phone number. So when someone call from that phone number, uh, you can always track that kind of phone number. Like, hey, someone called from the truck number, or someone called from the website number. So you can here see, you can get all the data. Like if this is on your truck, then you will get this information, like this many conversion you will get from your truck. Or if you added this number on your website, then it will be you can see like how many calls I'm getting from my website. And if you mention like this kind of phone number on your GMB, then you know like how many people are calling from a Google My Business.
I mean, if Google Analytics is tracking only from the website, how is it getting the number from the truck then?
So basically this kind of information is passing from CallRail. That's why.
Okay.
So this is third party data that we are getting it by integrating in CallRail, basically.
So you integrate Google Analytics with that Quadray?
Yes, they have GA4 support. So when you log into your dashboard, you have to create. So this is more advanced things that I'm gonna show you, but do not worry about anything. But yeah, let me show you that. After that, like when you open your data stream, click on your tag. Here you can create a measurement protocol ID. So I created like API IDs. So using API, I can integrate with the different kind of platform. So they do have like API integration on their end. So I just paste the API, and after using this API, they are passing, where like this kind of informations.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, basically I can't log into dashboard right now because it's like clients and all. So
Not a problem.
yeah. But if you want, like you can go to library, you can always create like the reports that you always wanted, or you can just, go back, and there are like couple of like by default template is over there. So you can always click on, like if you have like e-commerce, then it will goes by e-commerce. If you want to know like conversions reports, then you will get conversions. This is already created, but you can have a copy of that and you can customize it at the end. This is like, yeah. Anyone have any questions on? I do not know what's the time right now. All right. Think
8 o'clock almost.
yeah.
That was really good. Thank you, Dhruv.
Yep.
Google is shooting something for the last couple of months. Because this is
Thanks, Drew. We're going to stop the recording now and we're going to switch to our in-room workshop. Oh, you already did. Are you done with questions from Zoom? Okay. Bye, everyone on Zoom. Bye. See you in
Thank you
August.
so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.